It's a cloudy morning today, but good morning. We are up in Costa Mesa today at the Singleton collection with the Great Autos of Yesteryear group, and we're about to tour the collection inside with some beautiful, beautiful cars, so stick around. Cunningham. What have we got here?
Yeah. No.
What did you say this was?
Willie's Night.
Really?
They made cars before they got into the government contracts for the Jeeps and the trucks in the late 30s, early 40s.
Huh. It's pretty.
Looks like UK, but actually that's a WK.
I see it. I would have thought UK as well.
It used to be.
Take it all in here.
And they stored cars and
The V16 Cadillac. That's gorgeous. Got a Duesenberg here. Model J. It's one of my favorite cars of all time. Wow. To give you a sense of height, that hood ornament is right in the middle of my chest for height. That's how big they were. The brass era cars are always really cool too. That'd be fun to tool around town.
But you know, they do buy others.
1912 Simplex. Wow.
it looked bigger when Crevier had it. So I guess this is all it was.
I kept trying to remember who's Crevier. That's right.
Yeah. It was a storage / retail.
Some good looking tail ends here. We'll make our way over there. It's an old Packard here. Oh, another Auburn over there. More Packards. There's no getting around that grill. You always knew a Packard by their grill. Ha! There's a Star Chief. So the Star Chief is the wagon version of, well, we have the Chieftain Pontiac, but you'll see, I think that's tartan red. That might even be the color ours originally came in. See that, Joel? Star Chief also had the 3 stars on the side. Dash looks identical to our dash. Ha, very cool.
Changes every day.
Right, I'll just take what I need.
You need that trim ring?
Right, I am. Here's an old 98. After, oh wow, that car's gorgeous. It's another Pontiac. So,
It's fuel injected.
yeah, that was a rare option. So, I need to swing around and see what this is. So it wasn't, did they make a Bonneville yet in this? What is this one? Is this a Bonneville? Yeah, this is a Bonneville. Yeah. Oh yeah, this was the luxury version. So you took a step up from the Chieftain or the Star Chief. Lincoln Mark III, gorgeous. Got us a Roadmaster here.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
We did a commercial. We had a 53 Skyline convertible in a barn. They wanted to look dusty and stuff, so we dusted it up, and then they said, we want some cobwebs. So we had this cobweb machine.
This is a car I've never seen before. This is a Stutz, and that whole back end is a padded vinyl.
What do you think that's for?
I almost think it's a spare tire mount.
Maybe.
That's no longer. Oh yeah,
You're right.
spare.
You're right.
That's why they keep me around.
There you go. Only cause.
That is something.
That's Bearcat was a famous car.
Got us another Duesenberg here. Woof, breathing rare air now. That is such art. Oh my goodness. And then parked next to it. When you think Lincoln, you probably wouldn't think of these, but this was the big, beautiful old Lincoln. I'm gonna try to swing down through here and get a shot of the insides for us. Let's start with the Lincoln. Just gorgeous. That's, talk about leg room. That'd be fun to cruise around town. Then here we have the Duesenberg. Goodness. That is beautiful. My goodness. It's another Packard here. Big Packard 8.
You know, I just finished a 42. I think I might say it on the hubcap, but I can't read it. I don't have my reading.
I don't think I've ever seen this car at this year. This is a Chrysler Imperial. That is beautiful. Smell that leather.
Engine turning.
Yeah. My goodness.
You see the radio.
Got us another Auburn cord or a cord here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. 40s Lincoln Continental over here. I always think of Joan Crawford for this car. My goodness. This one's a car I'd not heard of. Well, yeah, I have. You just don't see it. The Marmon. She's a limousine. Let's see, we got some. Oh, we got a Packard here. If you've seen my Nash, you see the body lines are kind of similar around this time frame. this was a pretty special car. Goodness. And who doesn't love a Woody? Except it's a Ford, not a Chrysler Town and Country. Ford Sportsman Woody. Continuing on, we got Cadillac there. We got us a Packard 160. A little Ford here. Another Caddy, couple of Caddies. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. That dash. Let me see if I can get up there. There we go. Wow. Beauty. There's a Town and Country. So I had just talked about one. We saw the Ford Woody earlier. I always thought this was a very cool car. And door height is right mid-chest to me. That's how big these things are. That's an interesting dash. Check out those plaid seats. That's very cool. Big Buick. It's the best looking golf cart I've ever seen. It's another Kissel. There was one parked outside. My goodness. A Locomobile. My goodness. Oh, we got us a beautiful Rolls Royce here. That's gorgeous. That Spirit of Ecstasy is the biggest I've ever seen. To give it some context, there's my hand next to it. That's huge. They all have that Rolls Royce smell. Oh yeah. Gorgeous. I think I need to just camp out in here and never leave. Some Gias. My goodness. More Packards. Big Cadillac here. My goodness. And a big Auburn V12 from Indiana, where I grew up. Come over here and check us out, a little Corvette. I think we got an AMX here. These Gias were always such a cool car. The design was Italian. And they had very beautiful grills. Mm-hmm.
It was never a real car. It didn't have a motor. It didn't have any fun. So he bought the rights to it. He got a hold of Guy and said, "Hey, I want to actually build this car." He made some changes to it, added things on the back.
I gotta check out the inside of this. This one's a little
They built
matching
104
luggage.
production versions of the Kia. This was his second generation car. They only built 27 of these. This car was final assembled in the United States. That car was finished in Italy.
Beautiful.
And they both have Chrysler drivetrains, right?
This is Dodge. That's Chrysler.
A couple of Lincolns.
Yeah, I know.
57 Bird. We got us a GT350 Shelby Mustang. Ford GT. A Chevelle. That paint job, I don't know if that's coming across, but it is absolutely gorgeous. There's not a fleck or a flaw. Uh-huh. Yeah. Charger RT. I don't know what year that is. 71? 70? Don't know if it says anywhere. And it's got the manual transmission. Moving on to some 60s birds. They always had cool interiors, very space age, airplane controls. And then we come into the Plymouth Fury.
Problem is they build them too
People tend to
fast,
think of
and
pristine.
there was no quality control. The people, the Imperials in particular.
Push button
Answered
drivetrain you see on the dash.
they were advertising take our 5-mile road test drive. And answer with
The
a ride.
forward look.
Leaked so much it soaked my hide.
DeSoto Adventure. So you'll see a lot of similarities in this DeSoto and the Plymouth.
Their quality control, people that bought the Imperial over the Cadillac and Lincoln, 2 years, 1 year later, they got rid of them because of quality.
The color of those seats, that's so cool. And then we finish up down here with a Chrysler 300. Very fast, 300F. Fast car for its time. Beautiful. That's a fun back seat, huh? Wow. So here's the collection. I don't know if I have a favorite. I think I'd have to think long and hard about what would be my favorite today. But
Or was reaching into the
it
box.
might
They
be
didn't have time and they just, somebody,
maybe one of the Duesenbergs. I walked right by this and didn't take a picture. So this would be an original Cobra. That's worth a little bit of money. Oops, sorry. Bad videoer. It's funny, I keep coming back to these 50s cars here. The Buick over here, the Pontiac Bonneville here, the Olds 98 and the Star Chief. Having recently got the Chieftain, I have a pretty hefty appreciation for all of this chrome because all the chrome had been redone. Looks like these have as well. And just the whole big Oldsmobile down there in the grill. It's a beautiful color too. This big Bonneville is very pretty. Amazing paint quality, my goodness. Even the chrome, just look at the chrome. There's not a rub mark or a haze. It's got the Wonder Bar radio. And the Olds. Gotta love that interior. The door panels. Wow. Very cool. And the top portion here is actually a silver metallic. Which do you think has the better looking back end? Something about that Bonneville. Before we head out, might as well do a little filming of what's sitting outside. There's a beautiful Riviera. The paint is gorgeous. We got a Holiday 88, and this guy said that he bought it with 80-something thousand miles, and it's got several 100,000 miles now. Little SSR. We got a Collector's Series Mark V. Last of the big marks. And this is that other Kissel. Couldn't remember if I filmed it before, but the Kissel inside with the golf clubs, this is also that same manufacturer. Got us a Buick and a Brougham d'Elegance down at the end. And as always, if you enjoyed what you saw today, please like and subscribe. It definitely helps, and I love making the videos, so like and subscribe. Bye-bye. All right, that's a wrap. Now it's on to Disney? We'll see.